Okay, let's talk about more Netflix, shall we? Today on the Fraggeek Show, I'm going to be reviewing The Outsider, starring Jared Leto and a bunch of other people. This movie takes place in the 1950s, and basically Jared Leto joins a Yakuza gang in Japan, in Osaka. And basically that's the movie. The movie had a lot of interesting elements. I kind of like seeing the Yakuza gang, and the setting was neat, and it does have a few decent concepts. There was violence, and if you like violence, then you, I guess, can watch this. But the movie was pretty dull overall. This movie was like 2 hours counting credits, so it's not that long, but it feels longer than it actually is. The movie drags so much. The movie's really poorly paced, to be honest. And Jared Leto doesn't really help. He has like one facial expression throughout the entire movie, and it was just add emotion. Like some of the stuff you're doing, you at least like wink, but no, he does stuff, and it was like he was he just like had one face throughout the entire movie. I mean, I think it was the only bad performance, since I think the Japanese actors did a pretty decent job in this movie. Because at least they showed a different range of motion. I mean, I don't understand Japanese personally, but I thought they were fine in this movie. And it also doesn't use the 1950s aspect well, because I didn't really feel it was in the 1950s, to be honest with you. Because if you told me it was taken in modern time, I wouldn't notice one difference at all. That's how. I mean, I guess it was from World War II, or I guess, but I don't you can say any other war, to be honest. It didn't affect the plot much, and yeah. Also, with Jared Leto's character, you don't get to know him much, and if you don't know your character that well, then you're not interested in the movie that much. And that's the case. I did not care for this for what happens, because I just don't care for the characters overall. But I don't know what much to say, to be honest. I didn't like it that much, because I thought the plot was the plot. It had interesting concepts, like I said, but overall was just so weak. I mean, the character of the Jared Leto's character was okay. He was not okay. God, I'm rambling. This is definitely going to the editing room. The characters were okay. Um, the concept is intriguing, and it can be done really well. I think the, the story fits a TV series quite well, but for a Netflix original movie, I don't think they explored much as they wanted to. And this movie dragged, so I don't want it to be any longer, to be honest. I didn't like this movie. I give it a 1.5 out of 5. The Outsider was just really boring to me, and I say skip it.